What's up everyone, Jason here, the king of programming. We're talking about zone 2 cardio again, but today I'm gonna give you guys a strategy that I use that works incredibly well. Now, my last video on zone 2 cardio, I had some people asking, well, how do I do it? How do I program it? So I have a very simple strategy that I use that works without fail. The caveat is that you need pieces of equipment that account for calories. Air bike, air runner, ski erg, rower, they account for calories. So this is gonna be a vital component to this. However, at the end of this video, I'm gonna give you an alternative if that doesn't align with your equipment. So the main strategy is performing 150 calories, but doing so with a 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 rep scheme. So what does that mean? 50 calories bike, 50 calories on the air runner, and 50 calories on the ski erg. Now, you're gonna maintain that across all 5 of those rounds. So 50, 50, 50. 40, 40, 40, 30, 30, 30, 20, 20, 20, 10, 10, 10. So how long does this take? It's gonna take you at a slow pace. You're not pushing this. This should be completely conversational. Something that if I asked you to, you could maintain for hours. So a conversational pace should take you around 50 or so minutes. I actually have done this a number of times. I'm usually in the 50-minute range. And for me, I try to get to an hour. So I'm usually plugging something in. Usually I will culminate with just running for the remainder of the time to equate to a total of 60 minutes. All right, guys, if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate having you here and subscribing to my content. If any of this information resonates with you and you want more free value, I would love the chance to support you on my weekly newsletter. We put out a ton of free content. Myself and my wife, Danny, put this out. We write it every single week to curate a ton of great stuff for you guys. The link is in the show notes, and we'll see you on the inside. So the question is, well, what if you don't have these pieces? Well, you can do any number of cyclical pieces at your commercial gym, an elliptical, whatever your gym has. I know there's a variety of things today. You can break it up into time. So you could break up a number of minutes on your first piece, a number of minutes on your second, and you could go so it equates to 60 minutes. The main thing here is keeping it interesting. And I know that 60 minutes on the same piece can get very, very monotonous. It almost feels like 60 minutes is 2 hours. And I can personally attest to this. Sometimes I will just go on my air runner and it feels like I'm on there for an eternity. This is a strategy I use that makes it a lot easier just mentally, and it goes by a little bit quicker. So that's one way that you could do it. Another way, you can certainly mix in something like a rower. The rower would be a good fit for the ski erg in terms of calories, okay? The calories on the air runner and air bike are gonna take you longer than they would on the ski erg. Okay, so power output is different on that, and it racks up a lot quicker. So that's something to consider. But overall, what we're looking for is a total of 45 to 60 minutes of steady state work and having as much fun as we can. It's not gonna be fun. I'm not gonna sit here and BS you guys. It's not gonna be fun, but there are certainly ways that we can make it a little bit more engaging. One last strategy. If you have a sled, we've talked about the sleds a lot. Hopefully you guys are digging into the benefits of them. You can incorporate that in. So how I would incorporate that in this piece is I might do my 50, 50, 50, and then I push the sled for 2 minutes. 40, 40, 40, push the sled for 2 minutes, and so on and so forth until we get through that entire sequence, and that would bring us closer to that 60+ minute mark. So that is it for today, guys. Steal this strategy, use it in your programming, start making better gains, and remember, results are king.
Best program available on the internet today.
I think it's very difficult to find a trainer like Jason that...
Since joining Everyday Heroes, I feel like I've stopped working out and actually started training.